India, through its towering temples and the opulence of its palaces, reflects the legends of a land steeped in its traditions and history. Within the edifices and towns, trails a thread to its past, inspiring and nurturing generations to give us the gift of its present. India today bursts with a spontaneous exuberance of a people deep-rooted in the culture of a glorious exotic past, as they passionately embrace and celebrate the future. Their enthusiasm is mirrored in their festivals, perhaps none more so than the Festival of Lights, Diwali. Namaste, Vanakkam, Namaskar. Greetings from magical and mystical India. How blessed am I to be here for Diwali. Come with me on a journey of discovery as we explore and connect with the Festival of Lights. Diwali comes with its stories of good overcoming evil, light overcoming darkness, and hope overcoming despair. Its lesson is an ancient one of spirituality, to focus on the vastness of the divinity within, rather than the contracting gloom of the world outside. Diwali may appear all fun and frivolity, but there's focus too. Day and night, the steady stream of solace seekers flow toward that inner contact, and a visit to the temple before Diwali is a must. The Diwali spirit, a soak of sanctity, a divine reconnection, a feverish sense of optimism, a row of lights to the ultimate light. It also comes with fun and celebration that brighten up our lives and lifts our spirits. This land of vast contrasts, the sights and sounds, the frenzied pace, the robust color and weaving smells, and the tastes, only India and Diwali. The sharp contrasts that India offers become more evident here at the Amber Fort. One can but marvel at the majesty of the centuries-old palace. In the Indian languages, Stan meant country and Rajasthan was the country of the kings. Amber Fort, precursor to the city of Jaipur, was their capital. Diwali in Jaipur is one of the most colorful in India. The contrasts are glaring, feeding the senses and spilling into the streets. In 1876, during the visit of the Prince of Wales, the Maharaja here ordered every building to be painted pink, a tradition that remains, hence the Pink City, as it is known today. It is also a city that is bustling with trade and crafts. Like these bangles, who would have thought that they were painstakingly crafted, each patiently resized, and the gemstones individually positioned.
Tomorrow there will be a festival of Rajasthan. There will be a big festival of Rajasthan, Diwali, the main festival of Rajasthan.
Very large festival. And first number one festival.
For thousands of years now, Diwali has been offering sparkles of brightness with its lessons and legends. In one such legend is embodied the story of the faith of Sri Ramadas, a devotee of Lord Rama. Deep in South India is the pilgrimage place of this venerated saint. It's just after 5:30 in the morning and I've arrived at Bhadrachalam railway station after a 6-hour journey from Hyderabad. We're en route now to the very famous temple here in Bhadrachalam. As the next train gets ready to make its journey, people behind me queuing up for tickets, traders here, some interesting bits being sold here as well. This is quite interesting in fact, just to notice, looks like a few sticks. Namaskaram ma. Interesting toothbrush. Should I try it? At least my dentist will be impressed. The beauty of rural India becomes more and more apparent as we travel towards the place of Sri Ramadas. It is an enduring beauty anchored by its common sense values, simple living and deep religious convictions. We are on our way to the temple in Bhadrachalam and I see the stunning green fields. Coming closer, I realize this is something I've been eating all my life. Rice in its natural form. How you say good morning in Telugu?
Good morning. Namaskaram.
Oh, namaskaram.
Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Cities may burst with festivities, but the villages seem underlined by a permanent sense of equality and contentment. The story of Deepavali lives in the hearts of rural India and pulses through the veins of her people. The righteousness of Rama is their actions. The modesty of Sita is their jewel. The humility and courage of Hanuman is their hallmark. The beauty of the Ramayana is their skill and creativity. The local milk delivery, fresh and healthy. This is the timeless tradition of cleaning rice, something that is no more in South Africa with technology now and rice mills, but this is how it's done in rural India. Can I try, ma? Can I try? Okay. You tell me how I'm doing, okay? A timeless tradition that I get to do now in 2008. Something that our forefathers were doing hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Bye-bye. The road to Bhadrachalam thus becomes an education itself.
Human rope. You can call this a tow, it's a push. But today's education was deeper than the various news sites.
It was about the underlying faith and the grace afforded us in this journey to the ultimate light. The evening brought us to the awe of our destination. The banks of the holy southern Ganges, the Godavari, was the temple of Sri Ram, built in the year 1630 by Bhadrachala Ramadas.
Happy Diwali! Happy Diwali! Shubhakankshalu!
Happy Diwali!
Happy Diwali!
Happy Diwali!
I'm on the streets of Bhadrachalam on the eve of Diwali, and things certainly hotting up. The temperature today exceeding 40 degrees, and I'd like nothing more than a thirst quencher. Namaskar. Wakati koprekai yuvangvi.
Ooh, watch your fingers.
Oh, natural and refreshing.
Bhadrachalam today seems a town caught in time. The simplicity of its people belies their inextricable link to their patron saint, Sri Ramadas.
As I take these small steps, I become conscious of the large strides that Saint Sri Ramadas made in his devotion for Lord Rama.
The history of the temple is a story of deep devotion and sacrifice. Back then, Ramadas, whose name translates to servant of Rama, was a tax collector. It is said that he collected money from people to build this temple, and when the collections were not sufficient, he used the taxes meant for the king. He was consequently taken away and jailed for 12 years by the king of Golconda, now Hyderabad. Moved by the plight of his devotee, it is said that Lord Rama himself appeared on this earth to repay the debt owed to the king and got Ramadas released. Reminders of the legend abound throughout the town and reinforce the merit that good shall always triumph. The bright yellow of hardi has always been associated with the cleansing process, and the deep red of kumkum with prosperity and wealth. Thus, both colors are extensively used in prayer and worship, associated with Deepavali, a time of reflection and good wishes. This flood of yellow marigolds and red roses are sought after for garlands of adornment, as I found out in Jaipur during Diwali.
We in Jaipur, we just left the hotel and we out at the market, frenetic pace of Diwali, last minute shopping, and what I'm seeing in front of me reminds me a lot of Victoria Street Market in Durban. And we have got garlands that are made of roses and those that are made of marigolds that you know quite clearly back home. Namaste, ma.
Namaste.
Kitna ki hai?
10 rupees की है.
10 rupees. Not too bad, 10 rupees, ready made. I'll take this. Dhanyavad. Now, just something amazing I found out while walking around here is that if you remember home, when we make a garland on the front and back doors, we use the mango leaf in between flowers. But here in Jaipur, they use a different leaf. And I'm going to ask Paul just to show you this tree behind me, which is called the Ashok tree, which means never sad, always happy. That's what they use in making of their garlands.
The garlands add a festive sanctity, freshness and color to Jaipur's Diwali. India moves, especially in Deepavali. The streets are choked with people, buses, cars, trucks, motorbikes. Even the elephant and camel have a place. What should I try?
Chalo, chalo. You see, speed kills. No chance of breaking the speed record here. Now, for all those that complain about Spaghetti Junction, Edwin Swales, Allendale and Dululis, take a look at this.
In this maze, there seems to be some logic. Incredibly, somehow, everything works.
Driving past the stalls here and looking at what is being sold, some of the stuff, in fact, half of the stuff, I don't know and I need to get to know. This is Rangoli powder?
Yeah, Rangoli powder.
This? White? You got white? Rangoli powder. I'm all set. Chalo.
But Deepavali becomes more than cleansing and prosperity. Red and yellow grow into the myriad of colors that stand for the celebration of the Festival of Nights. The city of Jaipur becomes illuminated and everyone is gripped by Diwali fever.
We're still on the prowl on the streets of Jaipur and I'm joined now by Manshi, who looks like she's doing some last minute shopping. Happy Diwali, Manshi.
Yeah, same to you.
Now, you're doing some shopping with Mummy.
Yeah, definitely. I'm doing a lots of shopping from there.
And what has been a great buy you made today?
Today I buy a diamond Mangal Sutra.
You bought it for yourself?
Yeah, definitely. My husband brought it from me.
Your husband bought it for you. All right, so how do you celebrate Diwali at home?
Actually, a lot of relatives come here over here where we join together and go to some other places like historical places and having some dinner together.
And what's a ideal Diwali lunch at home like?
Ideal Diwali lunch, like the most famous food of the Rajasthan, dal bati churma.
Thank you very much. Happy Diwali.
Same to you, same here.
In terms of what happens at home, how do you guys go about celebrating it?
Actually, everybody buys new clothes, distribute sweets in our relatives, and we pray to God to give, we pray to Almighty that the prosperity should come to everyone, not only to my home, but to every home.
What are you expecting for Diwali from this handsome gentleman?
Nothing.
Nothing? You got everything you want?
Only love. Yes, only love.
Only prem. Well, no surprises here because the street has got thousands and thousands of motorbikes. So we'll speak to someone on a motorbike. What's your name?
Amrit.
Amrit, how old are you?
I'm 24 years.
And are you born in Jaipur?
Yeah.
And how are you celebrating Diwali?
With buying some new clothes and crackers, sweets.
And any special Diwali wish you have?
Nothing special, but For me, every day is special.
Now, what would your special Diwali message be for the world?
Before the world, people should live in peace and enjoy Deepavali. That is all. It's a festival of lights. So basically, enjoyment is the theme. And peace, in any case, should be there.
Well said.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything special she wants as a present that you're going to buy for her?
I will give him a rose.
A rose. Doesn't that sound special? Would you like that?
Yeah, why not?
Because it comes with a lot of mohabbat.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Vijendra Singh.
How are you celebrating Diwali?
आप दिवाली कैसे सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं?
सेलिब्रेट हम अपने यार दोस्तों के साथ और साथ में रिश्तेदारों के साथ सेलिब्रेट करते हैं.
We got another lovely lady joining us. What's your name?
Neha.
Neha, happy Diwali.
Thanks, same to you.
Neha, what does Neha do in the kitchen on Diwali?
In the kitchen, well, I don't do anything proper, but I make sweets for my family members.
And what does Diwali mean to you?
It means a lot to me. We do Lakshmi Puja as well as I'm Jain, so I do Puja of Mahavir Bhagwan. That's it.
Well,
I also firecrackers. That's what I do.
well, we wish you all the very best.
Thanks so much.
The welcoming of guests into one's home is a symbol of Indian hospitality. We are privileged to join the Bishan Singh family for their Diwali prayer and festivities. In Indian culture, all guests and visitors occupy a very special place, and a rangoli is an expression of this warmth.
I've always been amazed by the significance and beauty of a rangoli. So I know it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to try one.
Today, Lord Rama is welcomed, and these colorful patterns drawn with powders signify the beginning of the celebrations.
This is much harder than I thought it would be. New respect for all rangoli artists. Whew. This needs patience, endurance and skill. I think I'll leave it to the ladies.
The rangoli offered a beautiful introduction to the puja that followed. In the middle of Jaipur's explosion of fireworks, we enjoyed the sacred moments of introspection that the prayer afforded. After the invocations presided over by the family pundit, the chosen deities were then honored.
ओम एकत प्रधाना देवता भयन आवय ओम महालक्ष्मी जान्य आरती पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि.
This is an exciting time of Diwali. Yes. It's the sweetmeats, and quite interesting to see the sweetmeat spread that you have here. I haven't tried that. Maybe I should have a taste of this. A little like chana magij, I think. It tastes like. Coarse in texture, but something I could certainly get used to. All right, I could hear all the fireworks going on outside, so I think it's time to go and move to enjoy burning some fireworks.
Fireworks symbolize an obeisance to the skies. It is a way of offering gratitude and paying respect to the heavens above. From the divine to the spectacular, it's the message of purity that Diwali brings that's most important. The purity of the brightness, its lessons and legends, is a reflection of the inner spiritual transformation of the journey into the light.
And so, our journey across mystical India comes to an end. I'd like to wish you and your family love, light and peace. Happy Diwali. Namaskaram.